Okay, I think we're online. So in the last episode we kind of failed to defeat the demon sovereign, Void Sovereign, that's the thing. And kind of had to start level again, much to my dismay. So let's just try to get it done this time and let's play the Battle for Wesnoth. Or rather, let's stream the Battle for Wesnoth. This is still all live. I barely got to restart the campaign. I just got home from doing the annual test round with my Santa Claus tour. You have 9 health. Yeah. We'll have none of that. Okay, yeah. So I just got into my Santa Claus tour preparation. Just like driving all the, just doing the test round and then doing the entire tour once. I'm going to be quite stressed tomorrow because turns out I have a lot of traffic lights on my way, and I can't skip those even as Santa Claus. So costume does not prevent you from both the impact of a car nor the wrath of the police if they actually see you well, jaywalk, jaydrive. What's the term for that? Yeah, one of those again. I totally forgot those were a thing. So yeah, this time we'll only leave those guys in this direction and hope that we can keep the enemy away for long enough to make that worth it. I hate petrification. It's the absolute pits. Getting petrified. So yeah, this time with feeling, I guess. I will stick to the 2-hour limit for this stream, though. I kind of have things to do today, so I will have to actually keep to that and not do like another 5-hour live stream, which somebody decided was a smart idea yesterday, technically today. That won't happen again, at least for a week. I guess I also have a bit of a Christmas mood today. I put out my old smoking man. I don't know if there's a special term for it in English. It's basically just a wooden figure that smokes. You put a little piece of incense, or not incense, but pretty similar to that. Like a little cone of I don't even know what it is. I suppose a special mixture of things and herbs and whatnot. You put that into your kind of that village. You put it into a special wooden figure. There's all sorts of them. There are some that do nice. Some that resemble like certain professions and or members of a certain profession. There are some that resemble other things, and there are like houses and everything. If you can put it into some form of shape, then there's probably a smoking figure for that in Germany. And I have actually a very old night guard. The figure is immensely old. I think it's even older than me, and it has quite a history. It actually looks like it had one. Imagine it's like just barely painted. Only has like a few black dots to mark the buttons of its coat, and yeah, the rest is mostly wooden. Also, there's a face painted on it, and it smokes very well. Most of those have like certain fluctuating qualities. Like some of them are just not that good. Some keep going out, and then others just don't work altogether. And this one worked really well all the time. Like, as long as I can remember, this thing was our smoking figure of choice whenever we decided to light one. And actually topped it into a candle once. And you can still see that on the hat. It has a little wooden hat, and yeah, it still has the scorch mark from the candle. But it's one of my favorite wooden figures for Christmas, and I always have it out, and I actually haven't lit it for years because I used to have a gerbil around and I didn't know how it would react to the smoke, so I decided not to light one of those candle things. But now that the gerbil has sadly passed away, could we undo that? I've decided to actually just light a candle again and see where this will take us. Well, no, I just like the actually found those candles again. Didn't think I had any, but much to my surprise, I still had some left. And very soon after I lit them, I remembered that the red ones are always garbage. You can't forget about those. There's all sorts of candles with all sorts of supposed smells and scents. And the one kind that actually works and burns well is incense. Which I don't know if it has the same stuff in it, or if it's just a facsimile of actual incense, but the smell is actually alright. And yeah, it's just nice. It smells nice, and they burn. There's all sorts of. I also had some red ones, which never really burn. I remember that, and I was looking at them. Or I was trying it earlier, and it didn't burn. It went out right away. No matter what you try with those, those are garbage. So if you ever buy those, or if you ever offered them in Germany, don't buy those red ones. They're junk. They never worked as I wanted them to. I think we can actually afford that. Okay, now move you there. We could finish that off. Very nice. Yeah. So there's also yellow ones, I think, which are supposed to smell of vanilla, but I've never really. I don't think that's actually very true. I think those are also. I think most of them actually smell of incense, which is kind of the base smell, so that's why it works so well, I guess. And the rest is just. Yeah, it's just garbage. it never works as it's supposed to. We actually finish that off? Don't think we can, so let's just put you in the village and you to that village, I guess. Remember, they're only supposed to slow the enemy down a bit. Not even much, just a bit. So we can keep moving forward here. Yeah, they can attack that guy all day long. He's in the village, so I don't really mind him being attacked too much. Don't they have, like, backstab? No, they don't. I thought those were able to backstab as well. No, they're just draining. It was a productive day today. I mean, I slept quite long because I decided for some reason that a 5-hour live stream was the thing to do last night. It totally wasn't, but it was fun. I don't regret it. I had a good time. I even had had a lot of people watching. It's, I think, my most viewed live stream so far. It got around 40 views or so, not concurrent, but 40 views in total. And I'm certainly appreciative of that. That's a good chance. If we get this thing killed with this Elvish fighter, we will have an Elven fighter level 2, so we'll probably go with an Elvish hero. Put the scout over there and have you rest. At least for a turn. That won't last very long, but at least for one turn we can have him there. I think I'll go with this, because Blink can't be poisoned. I actually had one of those smoking candles in the office when I was there on Wednesday. And I was surprised because it was right under the smoke detector, and that didn't go nuts. I was obviously expecting it to do that, because why wouldn't I? And yeah, it didn't, so it kind of got me thinking, why wouldn't it? But the secretary was like, yeah, no, it's not supposed to do that. Like, it's not supposed to go nuts and then basically warn people of a fire. Even though I was expecting that to be as close as it gets to an actual fire there. It was just weird. It just felt wrong that it didn't do anything. Let's put you there, and let's benefit from the leadership there. First with that. That was probably a stupid move. Shame we didn't get that. Quite a shame. I really have to try to preserve my units this time, which is kind of hard because there's all this void, and very little in terms of protection from those flying units, which is kind of what broke our back last time, because the enemy can just get those flyers in, and it really doesn't work in our favor. It really works against us if they keep spamming those flying units. For now, however, we'll stick with that road. Oi! Yeah, I don't think that scout's going to last very long. There goes that scout. Oh well, he served as well. It's a shame this fighter is not going to survive that. The one thing I'm actually really worried about are those berserk guys here. Because those are a pain in the ass, as we learned last time. Okay, we'll not want to leave the village from here. Because as long as we're in the village, we don't give them more units to spawn. Which is why I probably want to kind of withdraw that Elven Archer. At least a slightly more, to a slightly safer position. Once we get to it, of course. Okay, you get away. You secure that village, please. You stay there, I guess. Okay, now for here. Probably want to move those guys away. Ugh. That's a lot of attacks. In fact, quite a bit more attacks than I was anticipating here. Okay, just put Blink in here, although he could also just as well keep blasting that. Um, Now, if we withdraw this one, let's put Alindra here. Withdraw this person. Grab that free level up. Like so. Sadly, that means we can't attack this one here, and we'll probably have to heal the Elvish Rider here next turn. Put this archer a bit further into the back. And then we'll not stab, we'll shoot this one. This will get Sion poisoned, which should not be too much of an issue. This might also get Alindra poisoned. Luckily she didn't get poisoned this time. Don't think this archer will last very long. Okay, undo that. I think we want this guy on the village here. Did my stuff up here. So now we are going to, well, pretty much wait. Or rather, end the turn. There's not too much we can do anymore. We need more flying units. That's the thing. We need more flying units. Yeah, that was to be expected. That was to be expected. That guy. I think this one will be a target for Blink. Yeah, at least they didn't add that plague skill to turn people in villages as well. Actually, I have to keep the momentum up now. We can't afford too many delays. I shouldn't have replaced that candle. It's getting really strong now, so it's mildly annoying. Though annoying is the wrong word. It just gets a bit overpowering. Huh. Yeah, let's do that. It was so worth it. Blink, you have to kill this. Kind of fun. This guy has an almost... is pretty much certain to die here. Took a little more damage than I was expecting, or rather hoping for, but screw it. Okay. That guy has a lot of attacks. Awful lot of them. So we'll probably not survive a full-out attack. Although I guess Lithiel might be able to deter him a bit. Let's offer him some bait. because I'd rather not have Elithiel snuff it for obvious reasons. I think we'll leave that as is. Now those guys, you probably want to take a village somewhere. Just join the rest, and we'll hope for this elven hero to last for a bit longer. I was kind of hoping for him not to do that, but screw it. We just lost a very, very experienced elven fighter. As we do every time. Then again, there's a lot of high-level units here, so I was hoping for the weak one to attack first. He was doing so well at the beginning. I didn't want to jinx it, but he did. But apparently I did, so yeah, that's a shame. I was kind of hoping he would kill that. That's an awful lot of those shadowy things coming in. I mean, if I fail this again, I will probably try to go the other way and see if that's easier, but since there's a lot of those berserking, plaguey things and the petrifiers coming from that way, I really don't want to. I really don't want to do that. Okay, on the bright side, we have this thing pretty much in our range now. I mean, Ganymede will take a fair beating from that because of all the fireballs. But it's now weak enough to be killed with a Nova. I mean, come on, that was kind of impressive. From Elithiel, not from me. Yeah, well done, you. Blink, take the village. Actually, do I want to take the village? I don't actually want to take that village. I think it might be a better idea to go here. Leave a fighter here for support. Probably that scout even. I'm going to put the scout here. This guy as well. The archer has to catch up now. We are getting basically plus minus 0. So we get to pretty much keep the 50 gold we have, or we have gained from that boss, or from the commander. Which means Sion will have to recruit something over here, like 2 to 3 units, not more. I so hate those imps. Ugh. Those are too powerful. They're just too powerful, okay? And I'm not going to play the past scenarios again just to get more level 2 or 3 units for this. I mean, I'll probably have to go back to wherever we lost that last shaman. I don't want to do that. Yeah, this is kind of punishing. can get Lithium in here. And I'm hoping the Nova will do its thing. Oh, she missed. Of course she missed. That sucks. I would have needed that to be a hit. Right that we can still sort that out with Blink. We should be able to do this thing in just fine. I wish Olivia had actually leadership capacities. I mean, she's a princess and seems to be very well respected among her people, so why wouldn't she be able to lead them into battle as well? Yeah, do that. Get close to Alindra. There's not much I can say about this. I mean, we've talked about this scenario in quite some detail by now. Although, detail's probably the wrong word. I've complained about it in quite some length by now, I guess. Would be a better way to phrase it. Okay, this should be an easy kill. If we get to prevent it from healing. The rest will then kill whatever killed this guy. And that's what I'm more worried about. Are those... Oh, those are skirmishers. I think that's what makes them the worst thing here. The fact that they can skirmish around you and then just whack you with fireballs. If we hit all those, we'll actually get a kill. And if he does not hit any. So we basically need the opposite of what actually happened. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, do this. Not like that, but the rest was fine. See, this is how you aim. Let's recruit something. Still have 2 scouts, so we'll probably need more fighters. Those go down too easy. I might just send Blink over there to support the rest of the troops there. Nicely done. Why can't I have a Berserker unit? I would love one. Are those skirmishers as well? They have concealed and nothing else. Okay. We're down to 8 coins and still not too many more units than we had last time. So that's slightly worrying. And by slightly I mean it's very worrying. Can we put a Lithium somewhere closer to this? Okay, you will have to move it. Although this is kind of pointless. You'll probably be targeted by those shadowy things. Which would actually have one advantage, because it means the Elven Hero would gain a bit more respite. I was kind of hoping that would level him up, but no. Of course it wouldn't. And we didn't lose the town yet. Actually, we might have to send Blink up to the north to deal with those troops there. He should be able to hurt himself quite nicely. I think those are berserkers as well. No, they are not. They're most certainly not berserkers. But the big deal is that Blink also takes a lot of damage here, which does make the entire scenario a lot more difficult than it needs to be. Yeah, I think that's how I would word it. It's more difficult than it absolutely needs to be. I know some people might just say, yeah, get good, but seriously. I don't consider myself too bad at this game. And there are still points that I find punishingly hard. I think some more support in the north might be a good idea as well. Actually, just hold that village. We'll move into this one later, which may or may not help with warding off the tide of enemies that's inbound. Oh, he's resting there. Seriously? And again, this is kind of annoying. Back to turn 12 we go. Is that thing vital? No, it just waited there. Okay, you know what? I don't want Blink to do that anymore. We'll move him back. Put that there. Lindra here. There. And then Blink can go here. We should benefit greatly from the healing that's going to be inbound. Okay, Sion still hasn't, yeah, he hasn't reached level 6 yet. He will soon though. That's a one kind of advantage of having all those level 2 and 3 units attacking us, is that we get our level ups very, very quick. I mean, they're not free or given or anything, but it's still reasonably quick to get them. Yeah, those guys just seem to wait there. Oh yeah, more of those demon zephyrs. Because we need more of those. And warriors. Lots and lots of grunts, not warriors. But some of those are warriors. this guy in a more healable position. Not this guy, this one. It's a shame they learn how to use fireballs. If they weren't, we could just wipe them out normally. Ah, so close. So close. How far can those move? Right up there. This is a level 2, so he'll have 33. How? Perfect. That'll do. It will not. It will probably get this guy killed. That's still better than getting one of the heroes killed, I guess. Okay, now, you cannot kill that. I mean, you could, but it's very unlikely. So instead, we'll have Blink help you out. Okay, that worked. For once, a plan has actually worked. Okay. I really want to look into the scenario and see if you can actually prevent units from crossing a certain point. Like if this is scripted that they're just waiting there, or if they will follow me around later. Yeah, they seem to be happy not doing anything. Seems like the frame rate is kind of chugging right now. I'm not sure why that is. I'm not running anything that I haven't run before. Still doing? Yes. Oh wow, I know he didn't block the way. That's a shame. I was hoping he had blocked the Demoness Warrior out there, but he didn't. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too worried about those anymore, which I probably should be. They're coming from that direction, which is something I'm not particularly fond of. Anything we can grill with Olivier's Nova attack. Come on! We actually need that to hit. I'll be here for a while. I'll totally be here for a while. There we go, that's what we needed. That's what we needed. Still can't kill too much here. Actually have to do this now. So glad that managed to kill it. We really don't need another another unnecessary death for Blink, and we needed this place to be cleared. So we can actually put units there that can defend themselves. Okay, this guy is kind of slow. I'm very, very pleased to see that. Sion. Yeah, why not? Why not Sion? problem is we would need to be on the attacking side, and we would need to be... I couldn't kill it. We would need a stronger attacker, that's the thing. Try to put that there as a protection, but it's more of a actually, undo that. Galomir's almost leveled up, so if he survives 2 battles, if he kills 1, that's fine. If he survives 2, he should also be fine. Could he actually kill that? He could totally kill that. Come on, one more. One more. There we go, now he's full. And he's even more experience to level up. But at least we got him back to full health. We could try that, but I really don't want to. I'm just not feeling that, so nope, not going to. Put you in the mountains, and you just go there, I guess. Oh, here I thought that getting Sion anywhere near full health was actually kind of wasted. At least he still has most of his health. Oh, not Sion, Galamir. So many enemies. That thing is quick. Looks kind of heavy and it's slow, but it's really freaking quick. 6 movement points. That's a lot. Can you grill that? There's kind of a relaxation or kind of a regeneration trip for Blink because he can just mop it up. Yeah, do it. That was better than expected. We'll leave that Elven Rider there for now. At the very least for now. Okay, please hit that. Yes. Okay, we'll put that. And we'll go for a marksman in this one. Ugh. We'd need somebody else to help out here. Let's put Alindra there. I would like to put her right here to heal Sion, but I guess that's out of the question for now. Okay, Sion might be in trouble there. He might be in trouble. He actually is in trouble. I'm quite sure he is. But let's just see if we can get this. Hello, Lutek PL. And thank you. Merry Christmas to you as well. Don't worry, I'm not going to sing any Christmas songs today. I realize my voice is kind of scratchy. Also, spent like an hour traveling around earlier. Like cycling through the city. Ah, that wasn't good. That wasn't good. I hope that import reaches. Why does he have so many troops? Blink, we need you down here. Or over here. That would also work. I think over here would be best. Okay, we want the scout. Actually, we want this guy. Yeah, we'll move this elvish rider to take those villagers. He'll go here first. This one can move down. To be honest, I don't know. I'm not too confident I will win this campaign, but I'm at least hopeful. That's all I can do for now. I would have a much easier time if my units would actually hit things when I need them to. Because that kind of concluded our turn, and this is really... I think this mission is very, very punishingly hard. And this might have concluded this run for us. This might have very well concluded the run. Unless, of course, all those demons decide to not do anything now. Oh no, they will. Yeah, thank you. We've seen that plenty of times. Okay, back to the last turn. I will win this eventually. If worst comes to worst, I'll probably finally have time next week, so I'll just do most of it off camera. I think it might be a good idea to not have Sion in the foreground there, or the front. Instead send Garlemir in. Mostly because he has the arcane bow, which is going to be more than capable of handling this. I suppose we'll have to wait here. So again, you move there. You move towards that village. And you wipe that thing out. I hope it wipes him out this time as well. Well, almost. That's well enough. There's another one of those berserkers coming in, which at the very least means I can't use my level 1 units as shields. I mean, I could, but they'd still be wiped out in one go. Bring the marksman to the front, though. Can I be those don't seem to move anymore? Yeah, that was to be expected. Don't kill it. One of the biggest problems is this very... Merry Christmas to you too, Gunnar Magnussen. We'll have to help out here. I think that's a given. Otherwise we can't really clear this path. We'll be stuck here forever. And I do not want to be stuck in the void forever. I mean, honestly, who would be? Who would want to be stuck in the void? If I get Sion here... If those 4 hits, if those 4 attacks hit, which they of course don't, we would have had a very easy time with that. Okay, now Elithiel, do the thing. I actually have to probably save that. And see if Elithiel can wipe out both of those at once, which she can't, but almost. That's good enough. I'm gonna say I'm much better at heroes than I am at this campaign, which is not quite a challenge to set oneself, I guess. Of course, more petrifiers. It seems the main brunt of his army has been depleted now. There's not too much coming from here anymore. There's only this guy, and the rest is pretty much stuff that was standing there already. So now we want to use this. Well done, Blink. At least one unit that does what I needed to. Nicely done, Princess. Very nicely done. Next castle will have to get some more fighters. We're down to 1. We're down to 1 fighter already. And also still need to record the Christmas video. Still haven't really decided on a particular thing, although I think I just had an idea. Stop it with the poisoning. Stop it with the poisoning. I mean, this is only going to be one turn because we do get it fixed right away. It's still poisoning and it still sucks. We'll do that. Ugh. Right, that thing is a thing. Could you just do that now? Thank you. Okay, Blink has leveled up as well. It was about time. Level up time! Teehee. Okay, Alindra, please go there. How far can this guy move? Not far enough, okay. Did you wipe those 3 things out or not? Oh yeah, I do have Discord. I set up a server a while ago, but I still have to make it I guess I still have to pretty it up a bit. It's on my to-do list. I'll probably get to it in January. But I figured I might as well set it up since I'm using Discord. I actually was very hesitant to switch to Discord. I use Skype for a lot of stuff. And I mean, I didn't like Skype because it was kind of annoying with the ads lately. Why do they have to have two of those? Okay, if we move Blink here, followed by a Lindra. Lithium needs to go there. By that, you move forward. So yeah, I was very hesitant, but eventually all my friends moved to Discord, and someone very convincingly told me that Discord would be the thing to go, and I gave it a try, and I liked it so far. I gotta say, it's a very nice program. And had Skype actually failed me on my defense, I would have totally... actually, I would have live streamed the defense and would have left the archive on YouTube, but I would have also told my supervisor to just switch to Discord, it's better. Although I don't think it's a thing the company would, or any company can just adapt too easily. I mean, it's marketed towards gamers, and I don't think that I would think that's kind of a knockout criterion. What if they don't want to come to us? Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Well, even from here, it's relative. You're pretty close. I should not have moved on to the void. That seems to have... Wait, did that thing just disappear? Okay, apparently the two level 3 things disappeared completely. Never to be seen again, which I won't complain about. I didn't like seeing them in the first place. I'm somewhat bummed out by the fact that we now have Blink in a very bad position. Go as far back as you can. And we'll be surrounded by those bloody things. Slashing Gales, Demon Zephyrs. So we did not clear those out, we actually just activated them. I was sure they were standing... I don't know, there was one here and some there. And one there. I was sure there was some here as well, but apparently not. So, how to do this now? Oh, Christ. How far can you move? You can go this far. You can go a bit further. Probably shouldn't though. But you could. Actually, no. You go... Ah, that's fine. Go there. Siond will go here. Galumir will hold the village for now. I'm afraid that's the only thing we can do. If we put him here, he's going to be killed right away. It's not going to last too long. Try to save that marksman. Not sure why the marksman could move so far, but I'll take it. I will take that. We'll also have to probably sacrifice that rider. I'm not sure how to best deal with this Demon Lord here. Because he has a very strong attack. Yeah, so apparently these guys will be removed. Well, we don't have to deal with the Demon Lord at least. So we could just wait for those flying things to attack us from here. Whoa, wait, that's a Nova thing as well? Come on, hit at least something! Yeah, let's... If I have to go back, let's not send Blink there. Instead deal with this one Demon Lord prior to actually triggering the rest of the map to kill us. Okay. Give me the... Oh no, not the terrain, I want the unit description. Unit description. Immolate has... Yeah, it has Mass Strike. Which with this damage it really doesn't need, to be honest. Okay, Mass Strike it is. Yeah, you literally leveled up. She had that before, but we'll take it. Might have been a better move to attack Astral with that. The thing is, this is a way too strong attack. We have a very, very low chance of dodging it. If we could, it would be fine. Okay. Could actually try something here. If we move this guy away to here, then move Sion, who still has all his 8 movement points, to here. That'll take 2 movement from him. We could use leadership. Actually score a kill, that's nice. So Sion could now still move. And he could hit that. He would probably get himself poisoned, but he could kill that. Let's save this. I'll probably have to do this a few times. The kill is possible here. Especially if we now use Blink to finish it off. There we go. At least Astral is down now. Which means no more Nova or no more immolations. I mean, it cost us 2 of our best units there, so it's not like we needed more immolation to happen. And we'll have to put Galimir back into action. As much as I would like to get him rested first, we need to get him back into action. We didn't even have to load that as often as I had anticipated. Yay. You don't all have to go there. I don't want them to do that, actually. Okay, we have 11... No, we have 90 gold, so we can actually recruit from here. if we get there in one piece. And I don't think he should be able to spawn flying units. Just saying. I don't think that's necessary. Okay. Now what? I would actually need to move something down here. Lithial, can you Nova Strike? That should actually kill both of those if she hit it. Hello, third viewer, by the way. There we go, that's the thing we need. At least only one of those can actually attack us. That helps us out a lot. That was quite exactly the outcome we did not need. Or want in any capacity. Do I want to get this village first? I think I do. I mean, luckily everything went down that route now. So we have those villages relatively safe. And I'm also not too sad about the enemy, or too sad about it if the enemy decides to go for those villages first. However, since this is... how far can you move? You can go there. You can move all the way there. And that guy is no skirmisher, so if you put Blink in front of Lithial, she should be safe. Although, you don't really want that. I think I want to undo that, actually. Let's see what else we could hit. Probably nothing. Yeah, we'll just wait there, actually. We'll just wait our turn here. And there goes my third view again. I think this is looking a bit better now. Until that happened. Pretty much until that happened. Seriously. Okay. What was my last save game? Okay. So we did this and attack that. Where are those stupid shamblers? I have no idea. Oh, there you are. Night stalking. Git. Yeah, that didn't help. That really didn't help. Okay, forget that village. Forget that village. I wonder where the second one is. That's some very dramatic music. Come on now. Okay, let's go back to that. Load that. We'll have to move Blink away from that. It's just not good at killing those. I still think that shrieking sound is highly unpleasant. As intentional as it may be, it's very unpleasant. Do I want Garlemir? Yeah, I think I want him on the front. Shouldn't I? Should be okay, actually. This Rada should actually take one hit, but he should have enough health to not die. Which is pretty much all we need right now. We need something to not die. Also, let me just check the status table. Okay, Wesnoth does not have any gold left, and he will not be able to recruit anything else, unless, of course, the cost for a new unit are set to, like, 0. Okay, I have to move Blink further away. No. Come on. So, back to turn 23 it is. I will be here for a while. These guys were savage, though. Okay, you go all the way there. At least the third one didn't hit. Please hit that. Okay, now we'll probably see a Lithiel die. We'll probably see a Lithiel die this time. Nope, we don't. Where's the second? Ah, there it is. I hope he doesn't have more of those. And at least they don't have backstab. That would make them really, really horrible foes. I mean, they are already horrible foes, but it would make them even worse. Okay, that one's dealt with. How far can you move? Close enough. I hope that'll wipe it out. Well, it couldn't, but at least it was worth hoping. Okay, there's an awful lot of very, very strong units coming up. You probably want to get away from there. Yeah, you totally want to get away from there. If you recruit something in here, like say an elvish fighter, would that act as a decent bait? I'm really worried about Olivia here. Aside of that, everything went at least decent. Okay, get me a fighter over here. Some archers in there. Another fighter over there. Another scout and another archer. And you might want to move there. Stick to that. Maybe it'll attract the slashing gale. Maybe it won't though. Ideally, this one will move back to some form of village to recover. Seriously? Come on. Okay, note to self. Remove it, Theo. Ah. It's freaking shambles. But those things are savage. Like, they're really, really, really overpowered. Sneaking up on you and getting an 11-4 attack in is really nasty. Okay, blink. We'll have to go there. Okay, you might want to switch to that. Very nice. Okay. We got that sorted out last time. We'll try that again. Link will probably have to go here. We need this thing to not be there anymore. Okay, now we got that bit down. Fighter, 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 and archers. Archer and a scout. This is very frustrating. It is very, very frustrating. It's actually beyond that. Yeah, we'll do that again. I could just try to save after, before I end my turn and hope that things will not go horribly south. I mean, that was very easy. Kind of in a pinch here, because we have to kill this, or we have to remove as many units as possible. But we also can't really... risk leaving our units out in the open. Or anywhere. You'll be our bait now. I mean, this part down here is pretty safe. We don't have to worry about that too much. Can I actually recruit from here? I think all of that counts as keep, yes. Okay, yeah, I guess sorted. Obvious downside of that is we don't stand near Lindra now. Ah, okay. That does not work. We have to remove them. I'll try that one more time. As safe as I can manage. Which is not very safe, but still. Okay, so we'll have to move Elithiel completely out of the way. Lindra in there. That would be kind of a waste. I think I want to kill this. Okay, we'll have to sacrifice this one here though. So this rider will probably just have to stand here and be attacked. I don't really care about that anymore. I think that's just the only way to go. Fighter. Fighter. Get me 2 archers. I'll save the game here for no apparent reason. I call it Arg. I think that's a very fitting title. Oh wow, the Void Siren has a mass strike attack as well. I'm just noticing that here. I am so looking forward to facing that. Do they have to hit everything? Oh, come on. Okay, so Blink must not be in there at all. Sucks that he takes so much damage from that as well. Okay, you move there. If Gollum could kill this. Or this guy could kill it. Which he can't. Move. Kill. Okay, you have to hit 1, dodge 1, fail that. Try again and again and again. We are so gonna be here for a while. Battle for Wesnoth, the game that makes you hate its loading screen most. Something tells me Galomir is going to die this time. Okay, now Lithiel has to be removed from there. I think I have to kill this thing though. It's too strong. They have too many attacks, so this needs to die. And I'm hoping this does not mean Blink will snuff it this time. Do hurry up, I'll only be here for half an hour. And archers, fighter, some archers. Oh boy. I'm gonna overwrite my totally how do I want to name that? Just for the record, I do have more than 3 keys on my keyboard. thought I might need to actually say that. I'm okay with that. Not okay with that. Oh, come on, he lived for 1,000 years. He had a good life. Oh well. I think I'll just call it live stream. I will try this as I find time during the next week. And I'll actually get back to my usual Christmas, well, not my usual, my Christmas preparations. And I guess I'll record a Christmas video right now. So it's not going to be live streamed, I'll just record it and upload it right away, so it should be up in, I guess, an hour or so, depending on how many takes it will take me to do it. And I think this is just too aggravating for me right now. Sorry. I will not do this any further. that's just it, okay? I've been here for, I think, almost 4 to 5 hours now on this one mission, and it's not going to do anything for me, so nope. We're done. We are done. Well, I guess there's one more thing we can try, and that is going back to turn 21, maybe. Yeah, that was the turn. And trying not to trigger the Void Sovereign. So we can get everything down here as we go. When in doubt, just go back further. That's always a valid strategy. This thing can't reach that far there. So people standing here-ish should be safe. We only have to face one. We should actually survive that. I do want that village. Oh, you should never get angry at a game. It's, after all, just a game. But this one really pushes it. This one really pushes it sometimes. Don't make me sad now, Sion. Don't make me sad now. Okay. This guy is pretty strong in both modes of attack, which bothers me. I guess we're better off in melee, though. We'll not, because we have to still avoid getting attacked by this. So, how far can you move? This far. Which means if I put a scout over here, it should help out a lot. Getting kind of silent now. I realized that. And I'm not going to change it too much. Okay, now I think I want to keep hitting that. Mostly to give Blink something to do. Or something reasonably productive to do. You actually want to go in there and slow it down. Or just hit it. That works too. Apparently this is, yes, just a fire attack, not a magic attack. Which has one big difference to a regular regular attack. And that's it does not have the guarantee like 60 or 70% hit chance. With guarantee being a very, very dodgy term in this regard, as we've come to know and love from Battle for Wesnoth. Okay, now this thing will just be killed. Or not. Could you kill it now? At least something. Another 50 gold for us. Do I want to... No, I don't. I don't want to recruit anything yet because there's still this abomination, which is a horrible word. And if I recruit a fighter in that one spot, it would probably just wipe it out. Okay, now... let's actually get that killed by something that benefits from the experience. Slowly move back. And that was kind of planned. We live in that fortress now. Godomir goes there. Lethal needs to be there as well. I put Sion in that spot. Blink, you have to be on this one. I'm afraid I can't do much about that. And now we just want to fortify this. We want to fortify the hell out of this. This is going to get very expensive. We can afford a few more rounds of recruiting. And the first priority is getting rid of Ashrael. Who I still claim does not need a 60 attack with Mass Strike. let's not do that. Actually, let's do it. Just kill it already, would ya? Are you even trying? That's how it's done. I think I want the marksman to go on the attack as well. You. Maybe not you, but somebody will have to take one for the team. And probably get horribly poisoned. We have to keep Sion where he is. Ah, screw it. I think we'll have to do this with the old saving technique. With technique being a very, very dodgy term in this regard. Okay, so we only have two options here. We can go with the option both of us take heavy damage, or neither of us will take any damage. Great. Let's go with heavy damage this time. Okay, now, can Elithiel wipe? She can't. She can't just yet. If we sacrifice another archer here. We need to hit this one. Okay, and now we need to hit this as well. Okay. Come on, kill it. So at least that was a success. And Lithia has leveled up, which did not really do anything for us again. Put Galamir there. This fairly generic archer in the front. Okay. And more fighters and archers for us. Maybe one more scout. The rest fighters and archers. At least we're in a half decent position now. In a more the glass is half empty sense of the meaning, or sense of the saying. That was actually planned. I did not expect this fighter or this archer to survive anything. So, where are those shambles? they should be on their way, and actually they should be here very, very soon. Not that I'm looking forward to that. You want to be here. Oh, these guys now have a magic attack. So this fireball is magical, the others aren't. Which is quite the oversight. Well, probably not an oversight, but I would consider it an oversight. It's somewhat inconsistent, which is something I never think is a good thing in design. Because I should be able to rely on something. I mean, this is not too much of a complaint about the game here, but I think I should be able to rely on the fact that the fireball is either always magical or not. And not sometimes magical and sometimes not. I should have probably recruited that here. Okay. You can't do much. I wish he was a skirmisher. Sometimes I wish he was a skirmisher. Do I really want to attack that? I really don't, actually. I actually really don't want to attack that. At least not this way. Could go with that. Okay, that worked. And that was kind of stupid. And by kind of, I mean very. We still have that. Lovely. At least something to defend. Okay, anything else we can do? We could move Sion forward, but I really don't want to. This will prevent any skirmishing units from skirmishing in, because they can't pass through units just yet. They're going to get close to units, but they can't pass through them. I would like to know how many shambles there are. I don't know how many I need to essentially wait out if need be. It would have been great if the marksman would have leveled up there. Something tells me there's a shamble coming in. Oh no, it's not. Who would have thought that? We can't afford another unit, so I guess I'll have to move Sion over here. don't want to get poisoned. The only thing I want even less than being poisoned is actually taking a lot of damage right away, so... Not how we both had 40% hit chance. I think the 40% is discriminating. Quite massively. Oh boy. At least we know where that thing is now. Not that it helps with anything. We know where it is. Save the game quickly. Because we need a massive hit. It was, oh no, it was just double kill. I thought we'd get a triple one. I guess we can sort that out now. We almost couldn't, but we did it. Those are kind of slow. So if we're really lucky, we'll not die horribly. We might still die horribly. You'll get 50 gold for killing this. I think I would. There's a third one and a fourth one, of course there is a fourth one. I won't kill it. Ah. Yeah, we are kinda doomed. We are kind of doomed. Although if we get those shambles out of the way... She can't move there. Come on. Put a fighter there. Probably a bad move. Let's not make that. Oh, now you're hitting. Of course, now you're hitting. Okay. You're level 4. You're level 5, not 6. So we gain leadership here. That's kind of cool. We also really need that. We need this thing to die. Lindra, you have to kill this. Great. Now, Galomir, you have to move. You actually have to move in here. I'm afraid. Could try and kill this. it will stay a try, but at least we did something. Okay, none of that's gonna work. This is too unlikely to hit, so let's actually just... We can't move back. Great. Yeah, about that. Probably not gonna happen. So they're probably going to get blink or something. Nope, they're gonna get Sion. They're gonna get Sion. Let's get back to that. Did I make a save again? Yeah. That was the autosave, okay. That works. Okay, first of all, we want to start with Alithia. And Alindra. Okay, now we can save the game. Both level 5, which sucks. This would actually be better here. Although better is not necessarily good. Oh, now we're getting dodgy. Now it's getting dodgy. That could potentially kill it. Yeah, this is not gonna work. We just have to keep attacking them. That's the worst thing about this. We have to keep attacking, and I think I can safely go back to that save game. I hope that it will not go after Lithiel. Could just prevent it from going after her. Could fight her. And end our turn, I guess. I think another good idea would be to move as many people back as possible. Okay. No. Let's let's see. Move you there. Maybe this gets us through. The big thing is we're also running out of time, both for the stream and both for the scenario. I think this might be onto something. Oops, don't do that. Could we get back to that? Thank you. I should eventually sort out my Wesnoth save games. I have way too many of those. Try this. Yeah, that was to be expected. Oh well, time to end it here. I'll see what I can do about this next week. At least I finally have time. A bit. And once we've sorted that out, I'll hopefully be able to stream the end of this campaign for good. If I don't, we'll see what else can be done about the Saturday livestream. I'm not going to drop the Saturday livestream altogether. We still have a Heroes game to run to finish, so maybe that's gonna happen. Maybe I'll stream something else. We'll see. Until then, bye, and thanks.